Hey, beautiful people. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. It is a marvelous Tuesday here in Virginia, USA. So, my beautiful people, I'm on my way from work. I'm on my way from work, and I just decided that I'll hop on here real quick for our daily live stream challenge for this day of Tuesday, February the 17th of 2026. So that means that we only have about 11 more days before we are in March. Hey, I tell you, time is moving. Time is expeditiously moving. I cannot believe that we are already almost in March. It just feels like it just feels like it was just the other day. I also have a GPS here on my second phone here, but let me test the audio to make sure we're good. Okay, so we have audio is good, so that's good to know. But if you, from time to time, if you hear my phone making some GPS announcements, it's because I looked up traffic conditions ahead, and there's an accident actually on the highway. So part of life in the diaspora, especially for us, is that you have to plan accordingly. You have to plan according to the weather, like in terms of leaving early in the morning before you leave your house. You have to make sure that you check the weather the day before to make sure, especially now that we're in the winter. You have to make sure that you know the temperatures, what it's going to look like. If you're in the summer, you have to know whether it's going to be super hot or whatnot. But especially here in the cold, you got to make sure that you're dressed appropriately. Sometimes maybe in the spring, in the fall, sometimes you have very polar. What's the word? You have weather that is very polar sometimes. Like you don't know what it's going to look like. It can start up as being cold or warm in the morning, and then super cold or super hot. So you always want to make sure you check the weather. But anyway, welcome to the channel. My good name is Chacha Unlmtd, and I'm a Kenyan YouTuber here in small town Virginia, and I'm on my way from work. Just hopped on here real quick since we have about an hour or so to kill, so that I can quickly do my daily live stream with you beautiful people. So I want to welcome you to our channel. This is part of our daily February 2026 daily live stream challenge, where we pick a topic or where we just casually come on here, chit chat, and have a conversation. It's a moment for you to also if you want to engage and connect with me, this is a perfect opportune moment for you to also do that. Ask a question. Let's have a conversation. What's on your mind? What do you have a dying question that you want to ask about your Kenyan guy over here? This is that opportune moment for you. And I want to say thank you to our beautiful family. Thank you a million times, beautiful people. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful people as our subscribers, as our supporters. We do not take any one of you for granted. Even if you're tuning in here for just a couple minutes and hopping off, or you're saving or downloading our live stream or a vlog to catch up later, to kind of have an idea of what we're talking about, we welcome you, we cherish you. We do not take any of you guys for granted. We are who we are because of you, because you're the ones who show up every single day, encourage us by watching, by liking, and giving us that motivation to keep moving. So I'm really grateful. So I'm on my way from work. I am driving from the city of Charlottesville, Virginia, which is about an hour away from the city of Harrisonburg, where I actually work. And I'm just also paying attention here to traffic conditions here for just a second. Yeah, let me move this camera over here and move my GPS to over here so that I can see the road conditions, what's going on. So I want to welcome you. Welcome. So if you have a question, I moved my phone here, but it looks like it's not such a good angle. Maybe we'll just go ahead and put it back here on the dashboard where at least the view of my face is clear. But we're actually coming to standstill traffic here. I hope that we don't have an accident up ahead, because if we have an accident up ahead, that could delay our commute back home this evening. But yeah, so we're driving from the city of Charlottesville, heading back home to Harrisonburg, which is about an hour away. So that's how dedicated we are in terms of making sure that we're chasing those opportunities. We have no excuses. So we're on the road Monday through Friday, 2 hours a day. So they say you have 24 hours in a day, so you kind of have to pivot and make sacrifices and do what we have to do. So as you see, I have a full-time job, 9 to 5, that I work, but I also show up and do content for you beautiful people. So we always talk about here in the diaspora, there's plenty of opportunities, but lazima ujitume meaning you have to send yourself. You have to find no excuse and find those opportunities for yourself. No one is going to give them to you. So I'm just speaking here on the left to see what's happening with traffic. But we are actually at a standstill now, which is one of those things that you can't predict sometimes. I knew that in about an hour away, there is a traffic accident that I had on the radio.
Estimated time in traffic, 9 minutes.
But now the GPS is telling me that I have a delay here with this slow moving traffic for another 10 or so minutes. So it's gonna delay me a little bit. But we shall pivot. All in all, as long as we are safe on the road back home, that's what matters. But yeah, so I'm on the way driving from the city of Charlottesville, heading back home to Harrisonburg. So if you're tuning in, kindly give this live stream a like. But we are being intentional with our live streaming. This is part of our strategy of showing up and being consistent every single day. Even if we're not uploading a vlog, at least we are making sure that we're showing up and having a conversation with you beautiful people so that we can be able to grow our community. I'm super grateful for the 1,005 of you who have decided to support our community, support our channel. At this juncture that we have reached 1,000 subscribers, we're super grateful. But that's not the end of the journey. This is just the start of the journey. So I ask you, if you haven't considered subscribing, kindly hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what's happening. How is the month of February going? Last evening I was sharing with you beautiful people about being consistent and keep moving. That we're at the mid month. We're at the mid-month point of February 2026. And typically the middle, once you start something and you start doing or going, sometimes you reach in the middle, it kind of feels like it doesn't have any motivation. It feels lukewarm. You're not motivated. You don't have that fire, that energy anymore. And that's the point that a lot of people quit. So I think yesterday we were talking about motivation versus discipline. Motivation being that thing that helps you to get started. That motivation, that fire that you have, like, I want to do this, I want to get started, and you start. And then discipline is what keeps you motivated, what keeps you moving, what keeps you showing up every single day. So for us, We are at that mid mark where we're still pushing, we're still excited about these live streams. And also we're finding that it's very, very easy to do a live stream, honestly. In my experience so far, as I'm getting more comfortable with talking on a video, all as long as I have good steady connection, I feel like we could probably be doing a live for like a whole, a couple hours, because I don't think like it's, as you get comfortable, like I feel like you can make a live into anything that you want it to be. It can be an educational opportunity. A live is just like a normal vlog, but in this time, you are actually doing this in real time. Whatever is happening, you can't control it in real time. But if we're just having a conversation, it's okay. It's good. But if you are in the streets, you can't predict what's going to happen. But at least here, it's more somewhat of a controlled environment where we can easily have a conversation. But at the same time, my chats are pretty open. Anyone can comment in the chats, and we can have a conversation as well. But yeah, so I'm making it on my way from work. So I guess basically this is kind of like my commute. Right now, as I said, we are in standstill traffic. Traffic can be very unpredictable, but at least the good thing, as you can see, as I showed you, our snow that we received has melted away because of we had rains. So because of having rains, our snow has melted. So we don't have as much snow, which kind of makes the road conditions more safer. But at the same time, we do have accidents that do happen, or so traffic is kind of like at a standstill. So this is my commute this evening going back home. And I was actually supposed to have an appointment at 6:30, which is about an hour away from now. So I don't know if we are going to make it. There's an accident ahead here, and then there's another accident in about an hour away. So between that, you cannot predict traffic conditions. And we've talked about Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is like, if anything that can happen will happen. Sometimes you can plan and predict or assume that this and that would happen, but you don't know what the Almighty has in store for you, or what someone else is thinking. So sometimes you can't predict, and you don't know all that's going to happen. But you can anticipate, you can keep moving, you can keep doing. So for like right now, the mess is this traffic that's just came out of nowhere. So yeah. So that's what we are contending with. But otherwise, we had a lovely, marvelous day this Tuesday. Yesterday was a holiday, so we didn't have work. But today we were at work. So I work about an hour away. And my commute is unpredictable. You can't really tell. But the one thing we know is that as an African immigrant born and raised in Kenya before migrating to Diaspora, we gotta seek those opportunities, and you gotta do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, a lot of people would like to switch positions or switch and have the opportunities that we have here. And when I keep talking about life in the diaspora, yes, it's not easy. There's opportunities, but you gotta work hard, just like anywhere else. You gotta work hard to succeed, to make your dreams a reality. But with the end goal that for us, as we bridge our Kenyan connection with our hybrid lifestyle American experiences, we are able to invest back home and build resources and make a difference in the lives of our extended family members, in the lives of our friends, in the lives of our communities. Because they usually say, with great power comes, what do they say? With great power comes responsibility, something to that effect. So we're being intentional and showing up and being consistent in this journey of creating content on YouTube as well. YouTube is not easy. It is super, super difficult. There's so many elements and so many different things, depending on what type of content or what type of where you live and what you're trying to convey to your audience. Sometimes the journey can be super easy. Sometimes it can be plagued with so many difficulties. But also it takes money to make content sometimes, because you have to travel. So I do find the live streams are actually one of the easiest things that you can do. If you're comfortable using your phone to live stream, depending on where you are, I wouldn't suggest Canairo unless you you are about that life. But yeah, I think for me, I'm finding live streams to be very easy. Like I can easily pick a topic and we can dissect it together, or I can think about that topic ahead of time and I can come and we can have that conversation. But like today, when I've had a busy day, I'll just say, let me just show up casually and let's have a conversation and let's talk. So so if you have anything that you want to know about this guy here, let me know. But also, how is February going for you? What are your biggest obstacles? What are your biggest challenges? What are your motivations? What keeps you up at night? What are any wild issues in the world right now that you wish that you could, if you had a magic wand, you'd solve? um, yeah. So we are thinking and wrestling with all those issues. Today is actually also kind of like a sad day. So the month of February here in the diaspora, especially in US, it's the month of February is Black History Month. It's a month that you celebrate Black culture, Black history, especially remembering your folks that came before you, our African brothers and sisters that were taken from their motherland, from Africa, and brought to diaspora, brought to America to be slaves. It's like that song that Bob Marley sings, Buffalo Soldier in the heart of America, taken from Africa and brought to America. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, that Bob Marley song, Buffalo Soldier, just popped into my head and I had to sing it. I don't know if I'm missing the lyrics, but yeah. So it is Black History Month. In the United States at the moment, celebrating Black history, Black culture, the civil rights leaders that came for us, and everything that is Black culture, Black excellence. It's shaping and redefining the world for years and years. As much as we can recall, Black culture is here, has so many different things from music to food to the swag, be it sports, be it just, I mean, what hasn't Black culture touched? Is actually a vehicle right here. I don't know if this is the one that is slowing down traffic, but it looks, but we are still slow here. But that car back there, not the one in front, the one back there, let me see if you guys can see it. No, we've passed it now, and I'm blocking the view so you guys can't see it. But there's a car stuck on the highway, which is kind of like unusual. But you gotta do what you gotta do, honestly. But it's kind of like risky and dangerous. I think there's something wrong with the car engine, but it looks like that fella over there is having to figure out what's wrong in the car, live in traffic. Yeah. Anyways, so it is 5:46, and so we are making our way home. This Tuesday evening. It's actually been a very nice day. Right now, the temperature is 61 degrees, which is quite a drastic change from the 20s and the 30s that we were. So it kind of makes a difference, and also that's one of the things that is helping to melt away the snow here in the small town USA. But let me know where you're watching from. I know if you're in Kenya right now, you're enjoying that nice, beautiful weather that we've been missing. We were in Kenya in December, and we had a great, grand old time. And then we were jolted back into the cold that is here in the diaspora, especially at this time. So we were not super excited to come back to that. But it is, life has to go on, life has to move. You gotta, especially for guys like us that we're kind of doubling into content creation and working full time, you gotta do what you gotta do, because you only have a certain amount of time that you can take off for work. But one of the things I say, which is why I'm taking advantage of every opportunity that I can get to travel, to work hard, to save money, to produce content and show you guys what you can do as a small creator if you decide to travel intentionally. The culture sometimes here is that you have people that do professional jobs. They can work for a full year and they only take off 2 weeks or a week from work just to take a vacation. But it's like, we always say, my friends and I, is like, you gotta take care of yourself, and you gotta realize that, especially if you work for an organization that is in its intentions about profit and making money. You can be the best employees they ever had. You could be a genius, you could be whatever, but remember that you are expendable. You are expendable. That means that if you get sick, that means if something happens to you, they're gonna replace you just like that, because they have a profit margin. They have stockholders. They have CEOs. They have people they gotta pay. So if something that is a business, something that is a money making entity, remember that you are expendable. Don't think that because you could be the best high performing employee that they cannot replace you. They can replace you just in a heartbeat. So take time for yourself. Take advantage of PTO opportunities. Take advantage of any sick time that you have. Use it. Cherish, create memories with your friends. Take time for yourself. You don't need somebody to go on a vacation. If you're just a solo person, you can do vacation by yourself. Travel to those places. Instead of sitting and watching and saying, I wish I could do that, take advantage. Take that credit card and get a ticket, go to Jamaica, spend a week in Jamaica, enjoy that, and then come work your ass off and pay that off. So yeah, there's so many ways people can travel. Even if it's a credit system, there are ways that you can travel, because a lot of people, especially in the Kenyan economy, they don't have a credit system where they can put expenses on a credit card. But if you have a job and no, I'm not telling you to incur any debt, but if you are strategic about traveling and doing things like that, you can easily do it. But take advantage of any time off that you get from work and a sick time, and enjoy it. I see a lot of people that get sick and then they show up to work. They're like, oh, if I don't show up, this is not going to get done. It's like, man, bruh, you're expendable. If you were to drop dead of a heart attack or something else that you showed up to work or you're sick, you're like, oh yeah, my boss nah, trust me. If you don't show up, your boss is going to figure out what to do, or they're going to hire somebody else. But anyways, all I'm saying is enjoy your life. Take time for yourself. Don't be a workaholic and not make memories or not create. Spend that money. Spend that money that you're working so hard to make. Spend that money. I'm not saying don't invest. I'm not saying don't put aside for a rainy day. But take advantage, enjoy life. You only have one life to live. Don't wait until you're sick in your sick bed and you can't enjoy it. That's what we see, even as we talk about the dream being us intentionally creating resources and moving back to invest in the motherland. Just know that they have a lot of people who live in the diaspora who work over here and invest home, but they never get to enjoy their labor because they wait until it's too late. They wait until they get sick. They in the 60s or 70s is when they're trying to retire home. No. Be comfortable. Be content with that little that you make, and then go enjoy it. Like you have people that work until their old age, and they have built massive bungalows and mansions, and they can't even enjoy them because they have their master suite or master bedroom built upstairs in a fancy 2-story building house. And at that old age, they did not account for the fact that they need to be able to get upstairs. Maybe they could have put their master bedroom in the lower section of their apartment or something like that. But now They have workers, they have people that are managing their properties who are living luxuriously in these beautiful master suites while they're living in a, they have to sleep in a bedroom downstairs that they never made as a master suite. So be intentional. Think when you're building, when you're investing, especially if you're in a diaspora, think about accessibility. Think about the future. Don't just think about, oh, I'm building a house now. Think about this house, especially in our countries where once you own that land, you own that house, that building is yours. You're not just building it for yourself, you're building it for your future generations. You're building it for, that's a legacy that you're going to be leaving. So think about your legacy in the hundreds and hundreds of years to come, because those building structures are going to be there. If you build using stones, modern technology and things of that nature, that thing is not falling down anytime soon. So think about the future when you're building. Don't just build to build. Think about the future and how you can modernize and ensure that that building stays there forever. So I think, all right. So that was actually a police car. So what this is telling me is that as you see, traffic is at a standstill. Actually, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to call my appointment and tell them that I can't make it because I'm stuck in traffic at the moment, which is not that great. So hold on, my beautiful people. Hold on. We'll be back. Okay, let me make sure that we are back. All right, beautiful people. I'm just okay. Make sure that we are back. All right. All right, beautiful people. I'm just okay. So I quickly had to call. So actually, the reason I just blocked the phone real quick is because I'm using my phone to record this live stream, and let me show you here for just a second as to what's going on. So I'm using my phone to record this live stream, and there is an accident. I think we're gonna be passing it here in just a few. So I think we actually have to switch lanes and have to get on the other lane because the accident is on this is the left hand side of the road. Let me show you. You see all the cars are moving from that left hand side coming to the right hand side. So I'm in traffic and it appears that there's an accident here on Route 64. This is 64 east from the city of Charlottesville heading to Stanton, and then from there I usually hop onto Interstate I-81, which takes me all the way to Harrisonburg, the city of Harrisonburg. So I have to use two different interstate, and so it's been a while since I've been in an accident. Not I have been in an accident, since I've been stuck in traffic due to an accident, but these occasions that do happen. So yeah, so what I had to do real quick, and I'm also checking here on the GPS. So far it looks like it's gonna be a while. This might be, I think I might get home very late today, but I had to use my phone to call. I have an appointment at 6:30 p.m. So I had to call and cancel that appointment. So you guys, this is real life. But since I'm only using one phone to do that, so I had to make sure that I use the same phone that I'm recording a video with, which I'm sorry. So it does happen because this is what happened. Real life happens, as you've seen in my previous live streams. When I'm live streaming at the house at night, and I had to stop, check to make sure that my little man was asleep, or if I had something, sometimes things happen, so you hear noises in the house and stuff like that, so you have to check to make sure that all is good. So this is kind of similar to that, where I had to make a call, so I had to pause the live stream and do that, but we're back like it never happened. Like it never happened. But anyways, so yeah, so I will be showing you guys, because there is actually an accident here, and traffic is moving at a very slow standstill pace. So yeah, so I'm just looking ahead and whatnot, and see. Yeah, so let me show you what's happening. So you can see here, traffic is blocked on one lane here. I'm just actually wondering, there was a car that was coming at a very rapid speed right here. I'm wondering what it is doing. Okay. Oh, I think. Oh yeah. So there's a car accident right here. Let me show you guys. Yeah, there's a car accident. It looks like two SUVs. Oof. Okay. So, okay. And okay, so I also see another flashing ambulance here ahead. So before I give you the analysis of what I think happened, let's see what's happening over here too. So traffic is also being redirected to one lane over here. So I think this is another scene of another accident. Huh. So here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Whew, that's crazy. That is crazy. So I just passed two accident scenes right there. Two accident scenes just happened there. So the first one, it looked like it was a 3-car accident. It looks like one car hit another one from behind, and then another one hit it from behind. Two white SUVs and a red, I think it was like a Toyota Corolla or something like that. So that was one accident. And then, like within 50 feet ahead, there was also another accident, which it looked like it was a tractor trailer that was carrying hay. I think either hay or something similar to hay. That something similar to hay. That also had hit another smaller car. So it's super crazy. Typically, you don't expect this, especially when the weather is this nice and clear. So let me show you now. So now you can see we're back. Traffic is super smooth. But beautiful people, this is real life. This is happening in real life. So we're streaming real life. This is not. I'm not recording this. This is happening in real time. But yeah. So I'm just showing you. This is my commute from work. But you never know. You never know what to expect. So I always say that, make the most out of life. Make the most out of life. I hope that those people there, it looks like there was no fatalities. I'm assuming that. But there was like a green Jeep that was driving on the side, and I was like, what is this Jeep doing? Like, this is a scene of a traffic accident. You're not supposed to approach it. But I think they had a family member who was involved, and they were coming to make sure they're okay or something like that. Because the car stopped and they got out immediately with their phones, like, is everyone okay? So so those are two scenes of traffic accidents. So yeah, so we're driving. Come along with me on my drive from work as we chit chat a little bit. This section of this road usually connection is very terrible. So I'm actually going to pause here for a moment as we get through here. And as you see, this is a curve. So I'm driving through a curve that you can see the flashing red the flashing signs on these yellow signs. Yeah, so this is this intersection here is this is Afton Mountain. We close to the city of Waynesboro, Virginia. So yeah, so as you can also see, my screen is starting to get darker, 6:05 at the moment, but at least back steadily. But yeah, traffic is unpredicted. You can't really tell. You can't really know what's going to happen. But so I'm doing my daily live stream. So if you watch this and you're wondering like, why am I driving through traffic? What's happening? What's going on? I'm on my way from work, and I decided to just do my daily live stream. And you never know what you're going to expect. And sure enough, there's a two-car accident. No, two traffic scenes of two different accidents happening. And hold up. So it looks like there's all types of things happening today. This is a police stop. It looks like a state trooper there has stopped someone for a traffic stop. So you have all sorts of action happening this evening. But the crazy thing is the weather looks fairly, maybe you're not paying attention too much to the roads. I always say that in my videos, in my live streams and everything else, that the only thing that you can control is yourself. The only thing that you can control is yourself. So I always say that as much as the other driver can be as bad, as terrible, and I think I'm the best driver, but I have to remember that I can only control what's in my capacity, what I'm able to, how I'm driving this vehicle, how I'm paying attention to it, how I'm multitasking and whatnot. Some of you might say that, but the only thing I can control is myself. I can't control what someone else is driving another vehicle is doing. You don't know what they're packing or they're packing in their lives. So I always say be kind to each and every person that you meet, because you don't know what battles they're fighting. You don't know what struggles they're going through and whatnot. But you can control your actions and your response to how things around you happen. That's what we can control. You can have someone who's irate with you, someone who can be yelling and screaming at you, but you can choose to not match that energy. And that is something that sometimes you have to learn, especially if you have little ones, that if you are escalated as an adult, there's no way that you're going to de-escalate a little one or somebody else. Even if you work in different industries where it involves you having to help people through different crises and different situations, through different trainings and various professionals or careers that I've done, it's like we always learn a skill that you have to be the solid object before you try to help somebody else. So you kind of have to check yourself a little bit. So meaning being a solid object is sometimes you have to put your personal feelings aside, your biases aside, and you are not the center of attention anymore. But someone else might be in order for you to help them. But here, we are over China's and whatnot. But anyways, so I'm just driving on my commute and we're just sharing here. Just showing you to see this interstate.
In 6 miles, exit right to exit 87, I-81 north towards Staunton, Winchester.
We'll be exiting from Interstate 64 and getting onto I-81, which now that's where that next accident is going to be. So I'm hoping that maybe it's already passed and I don't have to get stuck in traffic, because my options for going home are very limited. So I rely on the GPS to kind of divert me a little bit so that I don't hit the peak of the accident or be stuck in it. So this is real life. I'm driving from work. This is my work commute from the city of Charlottesville going to the city of Harrisonburg. So we're finally smoothly cruising here The speed limit is about 70 miles an hour. I think that's maybe around 120 kilometers. Like if you're driving on Kenyan roads or you're using that system. But yeah, and it's already starting to get dark here. Yeah. But I hope that your Tuesday is going marvelously well. Whatever you're tuning in from, if you're watching this after we have already aired, kindly consider giving this live stream a like. Make sure that you watch from beginning to end and help us to achieve our watch hours as we grow one vlog, one viewer at a time. We're only here because of you, beautiful people. We are nothing without you, beautiful people. We're only live streaming, hoping that you guys are gonna watch our vlogs, watch our live streams, support our channels, leave a word of encouragement, like the videos, share. That's how you support us. That is how you come in, because without you we wouldn't, we're nothing. So our YouTube journey is propelled by your engagement, and if you subscribe to the channel, subscribing doesn't cost you a thing. Subscribing does not cost you even a single cent. We only ask you, it's free. You get notified every time that we post a video, and you're able to watch and help us grow on the road to success. But yeah, so I'm bringing you along on this journey, driving from work to home here in a small town, Virginia. Right now we're passing through Augusta County. So in the city of Charlottesville, the county that is surrounding the city of Charlottesville is called Albemarle County. And then once you get to Stanton, once you leave Charlottesville or Albemarle County, you pass like where the mountain I was passing, Afton Mountain, Waynesboro, that's Augusta County, which is where we're passing now. And so as we're heading to Stanton, this is also surrounded by Augusta County. But yeah, you guys cannot see me now. It's getting darker. It's getting darker, but it's only 6:12. It's only 6:12 p.m. Here, and the upcoming sign here. I'm just about a mile shy of exiting to Stanton towards Winchester, which is where Harrisonburg is at.
1 mile. Use the right lane to exit right.
Yep, so I hit that right on the nail. We're just a mile off from exiting here from I-64 East onto I-81 to Harrisonburg, Winchester, Virginia. Okay. So if all goes well, if we have already passed this crazy traffic, probably. I was gonna say that maybe I would have made that appointment, but I don't think so. So at least here, because we've talked about this before, like literally that
exit right to exit 87.
time is money here.
Towards Staunton,
If
Winchester.
you have an appointment and you don't show up, you might get charged. I mean, this appointment, this is just a hair appointment, so a haircut appointment, or to get my locks retwisted. So this, it's only I'm only gonna pay if I get the service. But some appointments like medical appointments, you definitely would have to pay if you miss an appointment. So I'm on the ramp now, exiting I-64. So this is Interstate I-81. This is north towards Winchester, Harrisonburg. So I'm merging onto traffic at the
Continue
moment.
straight for 25.2 miles to exit 247A, US 33 East toward Elkton.
But at least as you can see, traffic is very steady and very smooth as we make our way to the city of Harrisonburg. But now you guys cannot even see my face. You can't even see my beautiful face. But anyways, So we're probably going to be wrapping this up here in a few. But anyways, I just wanted to take you guys along, just for a casual conversation. Let me actually see real quick. All right, let's just do that for just briefly, so at least my face can be illuminated a bit. So I just wanted to take you on just a brief, and this is actually not something that you're supposed to do because of other drivers. It's not recommended that you have your dashboard light on in the car. So I'm actually just gonna go in the slow lane here real quickly as we kind of wrap this up. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring you along on my drive from work, part of our live stream challenge for this Tuesday, February the 17th. I'm really grateful to each and every one of you marvelous, beautiful people that are supporting our channel as we grow on the road to success. Let me turn this slide off real quick. That you guys are supporting us on the road to success. We're only able to grow our community and keep pushing through your support. So without you guys, ladies and gents, it's very, our efforts are futile. So I ask you to kindly consider supporting us. Consider to...
Emergency vehicle reported ahead.
Okay. Alright, that's the GPS giving me a heads up that there might be an emergency vehicle ahead. As I said, there's supposed to be another scene of another accident ahead, so we're gonna be paying attention here in a few months. We're wrapping this up here shortly. So yeah, so thank you, beautiful people. I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you watch this after we've aired, so we were just having a casual conversation on my drive from work. We were stuck in an accident for a little bit, but we're slowly making our way home. I hope that your Tuesday morning, evening, or afternoon is going marvelously well. I hope that this month of February is treating you well. Keep pushing, keep grinding, don't give up yet. Your time is coming. If you're a content creator, forget about those small views. Just keep pushing, keep showing up every day. Consistency and discipline is what's going to help you get there. So thank you. I love you, beautiful people. Peace, love, God bless. Come again tomorrow. Let's catch up in the next live stream, part of our daily February live stream challenge. So peace, love, God bless. See you again tomorrow. All right. Have a good evening from my side here. It is 6:18 p.m. So, all right, check you out tomorrow in my next live stream. Make sure that you watch from beginning to end. Like, drop a comment in the comment section. Share with a friend of a friend, with that special someone, with that family member, with that friend, and help us as we grow on the road to success. So thank you, a $1,000,000%. Peace, love, God bless. See you next time. All right, I'm out.